Hello. Okay, we will start today. Topic is from cross break sheet metal. Okay, so now, suppose select any front plane and then go to the normal tool. Then we can create here one sketch because now sketch are de-highlighted. So now create one sketch here. Suppose create one rectangle. Okay, give dimension. Suppose here, suppose this one is suppose 200. Okay, and now suppose select this dimension here. So suppose select here 150. So now this one becomes 200 by 150 rectangle. Okay, and now go to the exit. Here this one is exit. Next here go to the sheet metal. So now create one base flange here. Suppose create here select this rectangle. So now this one is base flange, and now right here, so that is base flange. Okay, so after that we can create here cross break. Okay, cross break, just select this surface. So now this one is cross break created here. So here you can just identify the center point of the this rectangle. Just diagonally this one is connected, so that is the center point. Okay, nothing else. So this one is connected by the cross break. Okay, so that is the cross break option. Okay, so this is the cross break. Next, undo it. Next one is sweep flange. For sweep flange we can create one open features. Okay, so suppose create here, select this surface and select this surface, and here normal to select this surface and go to the normal to option. Okay, so now we can create here one sketch. We can create here one sketch from this point. Okay, so from this point to that point. Okay, and here this one. Okay, and as per your requirement just select this one. Okay, and then write it. So that is open feature created already. So now we can select this sketch and then go to the sheet metal option. So sheet metal option, now this one is sweep flange. So now that is the sweep flange, and next select this one. This one is already selected as a sketch, may be closed or open. And now create one path, select any path. So now this one is follow this path. Okay, and now select suppose that path. So now this one is follow this path, and this one, and here this one. So now that is the path option you can create. Now if you select this one, so now this one is starting from edge, and suppose select this one, so this one is look like this. So that is the material inside, that is the material outside, and that is the bend outside. Okay, and you can create here, that is the default radius is 2. Okay, this radius, that radius. Okay, and then write it. So now this one is created by this one. Okay, so that is the sweep flange option. That is the sweep flange option as per your drawing. This one is created here. As per your drawing, this one is created here. Okay, next one is corner. Okay, so suppose create here new page. Now create here one sketch, that is suppose rectangle, and then go to the exit. Okay, exit option, and then here sheet metal base flange. Suppose select here. So now this one is created base flange here, and then write it. Okay, so that is the base flange option. Now we can create here suppose closed corner. So for closed corner we can create here, suppose we can create here meter flange. Suppose from this one. Okay, create here one sketch from here. Okay, this one, and then exit. Okay, now we can create one line here which is sheet go to the meter flange and select this line. So now this one up to that. Okay, then select this one, this edge. Okay, this one is look like this. Now suppose this edge, this one also look like this. Okay, or also select this edge. So now this one also look like this. So that is also a meter flange option, and then write it. Okay, so now corner is look like this. Okay, so that is the created by meter flange. Okay, so now go to the closed corner. So closed corner, suppose select this surface. So now closed corner will be created here. Now you can choose keep the dimension from here and also control the corner type from here. Okay, so suppose this one is look like this one is look like this, and this one is look like this, just opposite of these two. Okay, so suppose I'll choose this middle one, which is suppose overlap, and this one is underlap. Okay, and this one is butt joint. Okay, so suppose write it here. So now this one is closed corner. Okay, if you suppose here just edit it, suppose this one, and go to the edit features here. Now we can suppose select here this one. So now this one is look like this. Okay, so that is the issue, that is the closed corner. Okay, so this one is closed corner. Okay, so after that we undo it. Okay, after that we undo it. Then welded corner, just select this one. So now this one is automatically welded as per your dimension. Add fillet here. So suppose this one is right. Okay, so that is the welded corner you can create here. Okay, suppose choose dimension. So now this one is too bigger, so that's why 1 millimeter is the ultimate dimension as per the thickness. Okay, as per the thickness. So that is the welded corner. Okay, that is the welded corner. Now suppose here create a new page. Suppose create here one closed feature and then exit. Now sheet metal base flange, suppose select here. So now this one is 2 millimeter is the thickness. So now that is the base flange. Okay, next we can create here, suppose welded corner. Sorry, this one is break corner. So now suppose choose here this one, this edge. Okay, only this edge. So now if you give here, that is the chamfer, and this one is fillet. Okay, choose as per your dimension. So now that is the one edge we can select. So that is a chamfer in sheet metal. And suppose select this one and go to the edit features, and if you suppose choose here fillet. Okay, so now this one is fillet. Or we can suppose select this one is fillet, and suppose choose here this one is chamfer. So different you can create here, this one is chamfer and this one is fillet. Okay, different tool you can create. Okay, so that is the break corner. So that is the break corner here. Next is suppose here corner relief. Okay, so for corner relief we can create here. Okay, undo it. Next suppose choose here this one and then go to the normal tool. Here similar procedure, you can create here one line here, which is you can give the dimension also. Okay, suppose give it here 50. Okay, so now this one is 50 and then exit. Okay, okay, so now select this line and then go to the sheet metal meter flange Okay, so now this one is meter flange option, this one is meter flange option, and suppose here choose this edge, here choose this edge, here choose this edge. Okay, so now that is the meter flange option we can create and then write it. Okay, so after that we can create here corner relief, select all corner. Okay, select all corner. So now this one is automatically coming here. Now you can choose here type, that is a rectangle type, and 2 mm is the distance. So now write it. So now this one is rectangle type and 2 mm distance is the corner relief. Okay, how to show this one? Go to the flat option, flatten. Okay, so flatten. So now this one is rectangle, this is the rectangle type. Okay, this is the rectangle type we can choose here. Okay, so that is the rectangle type we can choose here. If suppose here corner relief, edit it, edit features, and suppose create here, suppose go to the rectangle to circular. Okay, circular, and now we can give the maximum dimension, suppose here this one. So now this one is look like this. Okay, only this one is changed because I was selected only one corner. Okay, I was selected only one corner. If suppose select here, okay, this one is rectangle, so now this one is off round, we can select. So now this one also off round. Okay, so now this one also off round, this one is off round sign. Okay, this is the off round sign. Clear? I think it's clear. So that is the circular portion, that is the off round. This one is, these two are rectangle. You can choose as per your requirement anything. So that is the corner relief option. Okay, so after that next is forming tool. Okay, so now go to the new option here, part body. So suppose choose here, this one is normal tool, and suppose sketch. Okay, create here one rectangle, here exit. Now we can create here sheet metal base flange and select this one. Okay, and then write it. Okay, so that is look like this. Next is forming tool. Here this one is forming tool, intersecting point or type. You can choose type from the design library. Okay, just choose here in the right side, there have a design library option. Okay, so go to the design library option, and there have a one toolbar is forming tool. Just double click here. So now this one is forming tool. Now this one is emboss. Okay, emboss. So suppose choose here circular emboss and drag and paste it here. Okay, so now this one is look like this. Now you can change as per your dimension. This is the rotational angle. Okay, this is the position you can change. Suppose go to the smart dimension, select this edge and select that point. Okay, just click here. So suppose this one is 56, I'll type here 50. So from this edge to this center point is 50. Okay, and also you can choose this length and suppose this point. Okay, and suppose placed here. So now this one is 86, so just write it here, suppose 100. Okay, so now this one is 100. Okay, so suppose choose here and write. So now that is the type you can choose here and then write it. Okay, so that is the circular emboss we can create. Okay, next suppose anything you can, suppose lava. Okay, so suppose click here lava and paste it here. So now this one is lava you can create and then write it. So now this one is look like this. Okay, so that is called lava. Okay, so that is called lever. So that is ultimate forming tool. Okay, next suppose we can create here sheet metal gusset. Okay, this is nothing but support. Okay, so we can create here one H flange option. Okay, so that is the H flange option, and then write it. Okay, so that is the H flange option, and then here sheet metal gusset. Okay, sheet metal gusset. Suppose select this surface, means this circular edge. Okay, select this one, and then you can choose here, suppose that is the 30. So just give the value from this edge, that is the 40, and depth you can increase, so that is the depth you can increase or decrease maybe. Okay, so that is the dimension. Okay, so that is the dimension, you can edit it. Okay, suppose choose here this one and write it. So that is the simple, this one sheet metal gusset we can create. Okay, so after that we can create, so suppose create another, suppose choose here, so now this one create another. Now you can choose here profile dimension. Okay, so that is the profile dimension we can create. So that is the 39, that is D2 also 39, means this is the D1 and this is the D2 we can create. Here flip side also. Okay, so that is the flip side. Okay, so that is the look like this, and this one is up round, means this one is look like this. Okay, if you choose here this one, that is the flip dimension sides, and write it here. So now this one is look like this. Okay, you just see here, this one is up round and this one is simple rectangle type or line type. Okay, so that is the sheet metal gusset we can create. And also go to here, and we can create, that is the dimension or in depth. Suppose this one is, that is the indent width. So you can create, choose here, suppose this one is 5 to 7. So now this one is 7. Okay, indent thickness we can create, suppose this one is 2, suppose give it here 5. So now this one is indent depth also change here. Okay, and then write it. So now this one is look like this, but this one is not dependent on the thickness, so that is just keep it here 2 and then write it. So now this one is taken. Okay, because wall thickness is 2 millimeter. Okay, wall thickness is 2 millimeter. So that is the sheet metal gusset, that is save it here. Okay, next one is tab and slot. Okay, tab and slot. Suppose choose here one part body, and suppose click the front plane here. Suppose create one rectangle here and then exit. Next one is sheet metal and base flange. Suppose select this one, so that is the 2 millimeter, and write it. Okay, now select this surface and normal to. Okay, select this surface and normal to, and suppose select this face and select this one. Okay, create here. So from this go to the base flange and select this one. So now this one is look like this. Okay, so one base flange create from the rectangle and another base flange create from the line from this rectangle surface. Okay, from this rectangle surface. Then go to the tab and slot. Okay, go to the tab and slot. Suppose select this first edge. Okay, this is the edge, and suppose this is the surface. Okay, so we are create here this type of slot. Okay, this type of slot we can create automatically. Equal spacing, suppose here equal spacing is on. Suppose number of slot we can create here 6. Okay, by default there have a 6 option. You can edit it, suppose 7, 8 as per your requirement. Okay, and here suppose write it. So now this one is created here. So what is the slot? You just look at here, this one is slot. Also go to here, this tab and slot, tab 1. So suppose just choose here, and this is the hide option, so just hide it. So now this one is visible. Okay, this one is visible. And suppose here choose this one, choose this one, and then show. So now this one is invisible. Okay, suppose this one is tab slot 1, hide it. And if suppose hide this one, this slide, so now this one is look like this. Okay, so that is tab and slot, both are created. Okay, both are created at a time. So if you show there, so that is the tab and slot you can create here. Okay, so that is the main option. Next is suppose extrude cut. Okay, extrude cut, suppose select this surface and suppose go to the normal to. Okay, so suppose if you choose here one circle, okay, or one any closed section rectangle, and write it. Okay, so now if you choose here, this is the sheet metal option, extrude cut, suppose choose this one. So now this one is only cutting. Okay, just similar extrude cut in the features option. If you choose here, suppose extrude cut, and if you choose here this one, this is the sketch total. Okay, now extrude cut, so both body cut at a time. Okay, both body cut at a time. So from the history tree if you choose here, or specification tree, so both body cut at a time. If you choose rectangle, so only rectangle cutting. If you choose circle, so only circle cutting. Okay, next one is simple hole. So suppose choose here and then write it and sketch. Suppose create here simple hole. Okay, so for hole notice not required any rectangle or anything. So just go to the simple hole and select anywhere. Okay, so choose as per your diameter. This is the length. Choose diameter and then write it. Just simple hole you can create it. Okay. After that, vent. Okay. So vent. We can create here one rectangle. Suppose dimension is this one. Suppose this one is 120. Okay, now dimension is this one. Okay, this one is 200. Okay, anything. So that is one dimension we can create. So sheet metal, then go to the base flange and select this one. So now this one is right option. Here suppose create, select this one and then go to the normal to this surface, and then sketch here. So create here one circle, and from this one, this is the one line, and suppose here this one, this is the another line. Okay, also you can put the dimension here. Suppose this one is 77, we can create here 80. So now this one is 80 is the diameter of the circle. Okay, 80 is the diameter of the circle. So now go to the sheet metal option here, vent, go to the vent option here, and now suppose select this circle, so that is automatically cut out. Okay, now you can choose here rib. Suppose choose this one is rib, choose that one is also a rib. Okay, so that is the rib option. Okay, So that is the rib option we can create. So if you change the dimension here, so that is the dimension we can create. Suppose this one is 15 or anything. Okay, so that is the simple rib we can create by vent option. Okay, and also if you write here, so now this one is look like this. Okay, in CPU fan or any type of sheet metal work, there have another rectangle or circle you can create, or any open line also you can create. Okay, by vent. Okay, so today is up to that. Okay, all of you practice as per your time.